All right, hello everyone. We're here ready for our ritual for Zeus. We had a little bit of tech issues, but now we are getting started, and I'm gonna bring out our host. Hello, we are live on Twitch and YouTube, and anyone speaking at this point will now be heard and recorded forever. Why don't you introduce yourself as the host?
There is actually an introduction page in here,
Hello.
uh,
Yes.
but
What page is that?
I
Oh,
think
okay, I see it. All right, perfect.
yeah,
Okay. Well, before we get to that, do you want to go over the agenda?
yes. Let's start with the agenda. Oh, oops, there we go. So we have our agenda. We're going to start with introductions, do a purification, do an opening to Hestia, do some prayers to Zeus. Then we'll get to an about the gods, a hymn for Zeus. We'll do an activity. We have a fun one. uh, leave time for offerings, have our closing to Hestia, and then we'll have a special thanks.
All right. You flip on to the next page here. Activities, yes. We always try to do an activity or something special, not just offerings, but like an active thing
All
for everyone
right,
to be able
sorry
to
about that. Um,
participate.
so, a little bit about me. Hi, I'm Bees. I'm a Hellenic polytheist and a Zeus devotee. I've been worshiping him for a little over a year now, and he has made a huge difference in my life. Um, so there we go. There's a little about me. Move on to our next page here. So purification. There are several methods for cleansing. We have water cleansing, such as washing hands, taking a shower, air cleansing, activities like singing or lighting incense. Um, I think breathing exercises can also be used for air cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong there. Yeah.
Nope, you can also do that because that's getting you in the space like mentally and relaxing your body. Like think of it like shedding off the bullshit of the day and you're like right? It's getting that out of you. So like that could totally be cleansing.
Yeah. Um, and we have fire cleansing by burning herbs and candles, and earth cleansing by placing offerings or dusting with pine. We have
So
our
I
cute
have a
little
little.
wash your hands in the corner, courtesy of Isabel.
Yes, I was about to say fire safety. So because your host, well, usually the host, not now, but um whenever I'm doing streams and we do talking about fire, definitely definitely have a little either something with water if you're using a non-oil or alcohol based fire. If you're using like oil or alcohol based fire, something that wouldn't be shut off with water, but that would be spread, please have a cloth nearby so you can smother it, or like a pan lid or whatever. I actually have a small in-room fire extinguisher. Highly recommend those. Please be safe and don't burn your house down. None of the gods nor anyone at HH wants that.
Yeah, absolutely. Fire safety is paramount when working with it.
Yeah,
All
I just
right.
know that there are oils that you can burn, but I've never used them. I don't know how that works. And I have my little like singular leaf of sage here. So I'm gonna sage smoke the camera so that everyone. I know you guys can't see me, but it's on the Twitch and YouTube. It's our virtual cleansing. Crystals are good for earth cleansing too.
Crystals. Yeah, that's one I one I forgot about. It's a good one.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right. Um, everyone purified. Then let's continue.
I'm just gonna follow when you switch slides on the Discord. I'm gonna switch slides on the stream. Okay.
Okay, perfect. This is a wonderful slide, again, courtesy of Isabel. For when we pray to Oranic deities, correct me on my pronunciation there, we typically hold our palms up. For Chthonic, we might hold our palms down. And for libations, a lot of people probably can't pour it outside or in a pot, so pouring it in a cup or a bowl is fine as well. And then I will move on from this slide if that is okay. Alright, and this is our first prayer to Hestia. She is an Oranic deity.
Yes.
Do we have any readers?
Do we have assigned readers, or are we doing volunteer readers?
I think we're doing volunteers. I didn't see any assigned readers.
Oh, yeah. So anyone who wants to read, go ahead and put it in the chat right now. Okay, you raise your hand. Nixie. Thank you. We can bring you on stage. Just introduce yourself for the sound check when you're ready. If you're talking, we can't hear you. Is my volume down for you?
If needed, I can also read this one if we're having tech issues. You got this, Nixie?
Mm-hmm. Okay, this... Yeah, it's not... No! I'm sorry. Oh no. Okay, well... Alright, we'll bring Skyman, if you want to raise your hand. I'm sorry your mic isn't working, Nixie. Sky, is that how you say that? I don't know how to say that.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, introduce yourself for a sound check, please.
Alright. I'm Skyro. Or Skyman on here.
Alright. At your leisure.
Alright. Oh. Alright. Let's see if I can form. Okay. Hestia, goddess of the hearth and home, hear our words as we call upon your guidance and protection. May your fire burn brightly in our hearts and souls, guiding us through this ritual in our lives. We offer this prayer as a gift of devotion and gratitude for all that you do for us every moment of the day. We ask for your cleansing as we begin this ritual, and that you remain with us throughout. We pray to you, Hestia, as reminder to us all that you guide us even when we do not see you. We pray to you, Hestia, as a reminder that you receive the first and last of every offering, prayer, cleanse, and ritual. May the light you represent forever burn bright within us, as we praise you, great goddess Hestia.
Praise Hestia.
Praise Hestia. That's beautiful.
Also, we have lovely emojis if you guys want to throw those up in the chat. And at your leisure, beast. Thank you, Skyman.
Thank you, Sky. That's
Woo!
awesome. We have Prayer to Zeus by Stella, who I don't think can be here today, but
Oh.
unless they're in the chat and I am silly. No.
I don't see him. I am happy to read Stella's prayer while while other people chat and volunteer.
Okay, perfect.
Oop, of course, the minute I do that, I press things and everything I have disappears.
I can also
All right, here we go. No, it just minimized everything. That was all. All right, hands up. Oh, this wonderful picture. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Wow, this art is by Adam, and I love that it has even like little words and stuff on the votive that's in Zeus's hand. All right. With this lovely prayer to Zeus by Stella. O great Zeus, king of the gods and holder of unlimited power, wielder of the divine lightning bolt, grant me strength and power. He who watches over all, Zeus, I honor you. Zeus, I pray to you, God of skies, guide me to justice. Great Father, as your storms descend upon this earth, he who grants rain, I praise you. Hail Zeus.
Hail Zeus. That is a lovely prayer. This next one. All right. And if there are any volunteers for this one, then we can get that, or I can also read it.
Nope, Mercumol volunteered. Drag him on stage.
Jesus, you got me so quickly. That was scary.
All right, you're next. I see you.
I didn't even get a, oh, okay, Mercury. I was just dragged up here. Right. Okay, I'll do, oh, whoa, V, calm down with the slides. Here, I'll do my little introduction so you can mic check me, even though I've been talking for like a hot minute anyway. My name is Mercury. I do mod things. I'm here. Is that good enough?
Perfect.
Wonderful. Okay. We got a prayer to Zeus here by, oh no, by Fastio? Oh no, I can't say names. I'm turning into V. Okay. V, keep it together. Mighty Zeus, king of Olympus, son of Kronos, father to all, bringer of rumble and lightning, protector of the weak and homes, guide us in all hardships and despair. All is in your divine power and grace. Hear our prayer and praise for thee. Our devotion for you is as big as the grand sky, as vital as your thunderstorms. Protect children in need of your care. Protect the people who are in need and shield them from harm. O mighty Zeus, please be here now and acknowledge our offerings as we celebrate you.
Awesome. All right.
Who is Zeus?
That brings us to who is Zeus, and I believe we have not a prayer, slide here. A lot of people, there's a lot of misconceptions that Zeus is a one thing or another, but in all actuality, that's the mythology, and we don't really take most people don't really take the mythology as being literal. Some people do, but not most people don't. And there is evidence to show that for a lot of Zeus's, like, I don't know if I want to say cheating, his affairs with other women,
Escapades.
escapades, whatever you want to call
Escapades.
them. That is actually what happened when Zeus's worship expanded and local
Yes.
goddesses got added into the mythology, if you want to call it that.
Bees, were you
So
in
there's
book
a little
club?
disclaimer there.
Were you in book club?
That's I've read a lot of articles on Zeus.
That's literally what we talked about in one of the book clubs. It was like the first session of the book club for this book. By the way, you guys don't have to be caught up. You can join us anytime. But it literally said that in book club that when the empire expanded, they would keep the goddess and she would become, instead of the partner of whatever the male deity was, she would become a partner of Zeus. Because Zeus was expanding his empire, he took over the kingdom, right? Um, and that's
Right.
definitely where some of that came, as well as that part of Zeus's job, which isn't talked about a lot. We talked about this a while ago back in like streams. Um, was that his job was expanding the kingdom, and his kingdom is the gods. So his job is to make more gods.
Right.
I will let you read this amazing compilation of information. I love this.
There's a lot of information.
It
So
is.
thanks, Isabel. Favorite Greek name, which I think is still pronounced Zeus. I'm still learning how to read Greek, so I'm not too familiar on that. But the Roman equivalent is Jupiter.
Mm-hmm.
He is king of the gods and the god of the sky, weather, law, order, men, destiny and fate, and kingship. And I should also probably add presides over hospitality. So he presides over Xenia.
Yes.
The sacred animals are the eagle and bull. Sacred plants and fruit are the oak and olive trees. Tokens and symbols would be the lightning bolt. And then to get through his many divine offspring, I don't know if you want me to read all of this.
Um,
Um,
my first thought is, how fast can you talk?
I mean, we could try it and see.
I'm from Boston. I'm pretty good. Some of those I couldn't pronounce, though, for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at the pronunciation. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna trip over. I'm gonna trip over it.
Um, I would say you don't have to read all of them because that is a lot. And yeah, I don't know how to pronounce
But
some
yeah,
of
his
these.
many. We just talked about him expanding the empire. There's the empire right there. Um,
That is the Empire.
there we
Uh,
go, right there.
and actually, we just on the Minecraft stream listened to the story of the birth of Athena. Actually, so
Wow.
it was a lot of fun. I would highly suggest the podcast Myths and Legends if anyone wants to go and look up some of these stories of him and his children. But you have a really cool fun fact here.
Yeah. Zeus is the youngest child of Kronos.
And
That's a cool fun fact.
this
And
story.
then, yeah, we have a story here that I will read, and I will go as fast as I can. Uh, Zeus Zenius. So, they changed their shapes as the gods can, so that all the world they looked like a pair of travelers. They flashed down from the sky into the town on the night of a terrible storm. From house to house they ran in the rain, begging for food, begging for shelter. Every request was greeted with kicks and curses and insults. 100 homes they visited. At last, tired, footsore, hungry, wet through, they trudged the side of the valley, leaving the town behind. As they did so, they saw they were approaching a little hut. Standing in front of it was an old woman. Uh, this this was I can't pronounce that. Beokis, I think. She and her husband Philemon had met in this place, had married in this place, had grown gray and white together. Children had never come. They were very poor, but they had accepted their plights, and so they had made light of it. They were devoted to one another. The only thing in the world they had and valued was a goose, who guarded their home. Now Beusis saw the bedraggled strangers approaching, and she hobbled over eagerly. You, mighty Zeus, whose temple in the sky has decreed anyone who approaches our home in need of food and shelter ought to be welcomed. What we have we'll share with you. Come inside now, come inside. So I heard this little story at first. I think actually watching a show about mythology, it's very interesting. Really hones in Xenia, which again he presides over hospitality.
And remember, one of the things with Xenia was that we don't know who's a god and who or what's not. Um,
Right.
when I love my little boy, my little cat boy Dionysus. That's his formal name. His name is Dino. But when we first got him, we had done a ritual for Dionysus that night, and this cat literally followed my at that point husband home, and he was like, yo, there's a cat and it's acting weird, and it followed me home. I literally opened the door and went, Dionysus, and the cat just like looked up at me, and I was like, do you want to come in? And that it just sashayed into my house. So like genuinely believe I was gifted a cat by Dionysus. And it's just a fun, cool story that I think really highlights, the concept of Xenia and like keep having your door open um, to people, especially during times of struggle, because we all help each other. We all get to the end of the whatever our goal is in life faster if we all help each other and are welcoming.
Yeah.
That's my
No,
only 2 cents.
definitely. All right. So we have a hymn to Zeus. If there are any volunteers that want to read this, they can. Otherwise, I will be happy
We
to read it.
we have a volunteer.
Wonderful.
Who volunteered prior, or I just saw their name. or Aurea. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Just go ahead and raise your hand. Yep. And just give me a howdy do for a sound check when you're ready.
Hi, I'm Araya. If you can hear me.
I can hear you. You look good.
Cool. I will sing of Zeus, chiefest among the gods and greatest, all-seeing, the Lord of all, the fulfiller who whispers words of wisdom to Themis as she sits leaning towards him. Be gracious, all-seeing son of Kronos, most excellent and great. Americam 23.
Lovely. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I am going to kick you back to the audience now so we can
And then the
continue.
Bye.
activity. We have a booklet. I'm probably gonna have to host this, so I'm gonna have to get out of the presentation for a second.
Yeah, I have this. I don't know why the screen's suddenly got bigger. I have it now on the stream, but I've never used this before. I don't know how to use it.
I figured out. I played with it a little bit beforehand, so I think I know how to work it.
Okay.
So I will exit out of this real quickly, and I'm going to host this booklet. You're watching. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's music. Don't know if you want to hear that or not.
So it gives us explain how this works.
So it's a little like Kahoot, if anyone's ever used Kahoot. So you go to the little website, playbookit.com, and add in the code, And then once we start, I will add in, it will basically give you questions and people will be able to answer them. And some people get it right, some people won't, and then you'll have a ranking system at the end. So someone might win. That might have been a terrible explanation, I'm sorry. Might have been hard to follow.
I am just going to. I just have to show what you're showing on screen. Because I can't do the game myself. So.
Yeah, this was all very last minute. I realized that the Kahoot wouldn't support more than 10 people, and I didn't know how many people were going to be showing up. So I panicked a little and made this
How
morning.
do we join the? Oh, I see. Playbook. There's it's the ID. Okay.
Yep, the ID, the 6012191.
Okay.
Nice, allows you to join.
I guess I have to sign up. I'm a student. Do you have to sign up for this?
It's usually meant for teachers, so.
Do we have to
I guess
sign
we're
up?
all students today. Oh, you don't have to sign up, I don't think. Do you?
Okay. Do you? Oh, join a game. There it is. I just didn't have the right link. That's all. Okay. 601219. Okay, so then I can shut this off and bring up that way.
I'm liking these names.
These names are fun. Wait. Oh, I was missing a number.
I will say one thing I like for this more than Kahoot is the addition of the little animals. I think that's really fun. Little animal faces.
I think I'm in there. I'm not. Yeah, I'm waiting in the lobby. Yep.
All right. I will wait for a little while longer, give it another minute, see if everyone's joined.
I love this. Could you just take a screen capture of all the people in the game? I love it.
Oh my goodness. I can try my best.
I
don't know if I can get everyone. Got a lot of people here. All right.
I think it's F2. Print screen, I guess. I did get it. I got print screen. That's good.
Let me know when you are ready for me to move on, and then I will do so.
I'm in the waiting room, so I'm ready. But we're just
awesome. So let's start the game. All right.
I'm a cat. We just covered this in the stream. I know this answer.
This is timed. I forgot to mention that, so I am sorry.
I literally gave this factoid on the Minecraft stream. I'm so happy. It's actually so I have a little bit more information on this particular question. The Zeus's oracle is actually.
I thought it would. I'm so sorry.
It's actually the Zeus's oracle is actually older than the Oracle of Delphi, like dates back prior to the Oracle of Delphi. Speed counts. That's right. Oh, I think so. I think I know the answer. I'm not sure. This is exciting. I love quiz games. We should do Jeopardy. Oh, fuck. We should do Jeopardy.
Jeopardy would be fun.
That would be so much fun. No, it was...
That's awesome.
It was Crete. I got it wrong.
I came up with these questions, so I'm feeling a little proud right now.
These are great questions. Where's Zeus?
Oh, I missed. There's a typo in there. It's supposed to be where was Zeus's largest cult.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know the answer to this question. We're learning shit today.
And there is a late entry if anyone wants to enter with the ID. I turn that on so anyone can play.
Oh, that's great. How long is this available to play? Do you know?
Well, I can give it to you, and then you can reuse it as much as you want.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I just wondered if it's going to be available for later, or I can just steal all the questions and make a Google quiz out of it.
No, this is available for as long as you want it to be.
Nice. This. How many immortal lovers did Zeus have? That's
Yep.
a good one.
And then I have on my phone the list of all of them.
Oh wow, nice.
Ooh.
I got it right. Oh my gosh.
So the list of all of the lovers is in order: Metis, Themis, Eurynomi, Demeter, Mnemosyne, Leto, and then Hera.
Yes, Leto is Apollo and Artemis's mum. I remember that one. I feel like this is a trick question. I feel like this is one of those where it's like, is it too easy? Question mark. Or does it only seem easy?
So there were actually 2 right answers here. You could have chosen Xenios or Alexikakos. I wanted to see if anyone knew that one.
Those were the 2 that I thought, and I was just more sure of Xenos. Water pants. I came in 8. Gosh darn it. I think I'm water pants.
And our last question. This is also an interesting one.
That is an interesting one. Shoot. I really don't know this. I love fun multisensory ways to learn things.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get it right.
For this
Nice.
question, the Curates, I think Curates. Yeah,
Who was Myth Talon?
Yeah, Myth Talon. Oh my goodness. So there
You're
we go
second?
with that.
That's great, Mercury. That's amazing.
We
Hey,
have
D.
our list here. Whoops, I didn't mean to. Got first Myth Talon, second Iron Clown, third Tail Giver, and then we have our other amazing people right here.
Oh, you can even if you click on your where you're in it and say view details, you can look at the whole and like all the answers at once, like all the questions at once.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing.
This is a cool thing. I really like this.
Yeah, book it. And then whenever we are ready, I will go back to the ritual.
Take a screen cap of that so we can have the cool.
All right, I'm taking a screen cap.
Victoria making people get content. I'm on the ritual page, so I'm ready.
Awesome. So let's go back to presenting. Book it. That was fun.
That was fun. Thank you for putting that together.
Of course. And now let's give some time for offerings. If you didn't give an offering before the ritual, now's the time where you can give an offering now. We should give, I think, a couple minutes for that.
Yeah. Normally I put on a little timer, so I can put on like a little timer, like a 3-minute timer. Is that enough, you think? Is that good?
All right, I'm putting on a little timer.
Okay, perfect. You're doing it.
How many minutes do you think?
I was suggesting like 3.
3 minutes? Perfect.
And while we're doing that, I'm actually
3 minutes.
gonna raise the volume on the stream for the lightning and thunder sound. So if you guys wanted to just go there and hear that, if you wanted to do that, that is what I'm going to do.
We love all the work you put into this. That's super cool.
I decided a while ago we're gonna have audio.
We're gonna have audio.
If you don't have an offering, In the wrong place. There's no wrong place. If you don't know where to put an offering, you can just get a plate and put the offerings on that. And I would say put it maybe near a window or something that is showing the outside. Just because Zeus, sky.
Yeah, you can leave offerings anywhere. It's really the intention of giving it that matters.
Yes, it is. That was just my suggestion. Yeah, someplace it won't be disturbed. That's a good one. Oh, you have thunder? That's amazing. Or you just work with what you got, Sky Man. Just work with what you got. That is also true. The offering will not be disturbed in your stomach. And if you have like food or offerings that will decompose, you can always dispose of them by like burying them where you're allowed to. Or, I mean, if you can't have access to that, then you do with what we can. I just end up throwing it away, usually so it doesn't get flies and stuff. And yes, you can eat the food as well. If it's not gonna, you know, if it's something that's still edible. Don't make yourself sick. Reading a hymn is a form of offering. Saying a prayer is a form of offering. Going outside and looking at clouds is a form of offering or devotional activity. Go outside, touch grass, look at clouds.
The next slides are actually like which offerings you can give.
Oh, fantastic.
I don't know if I should switch over to that right now.
Yes, if you guys want to take a picture of your offerings and post them in the chat, absolutely. Ooh, apple juice, that's nice.
Alrighty then, my timer just went off.
Fantastic. I turn my sound down.
So we will continue forward. So yeah, kind of offerings. There's a lot of offerings you can give him. You can give wine, whiskey, milk, tea, coffee,
Oh,
small
wow.
cakes, bread, red meat, scaled fish, fruit. Rainwater's a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Incense like frankincense, myrrh, or rain-scented incense. Silver, blue, white, or gold candles. There's a lot of these. I don't think I can read all of them. But yeah, there's a lot of good offerings.
I think cinnamon is something most people have in their houses as well. Like, that's easy. And like someone said in the chat earlier, water is a perfectly fine offering.
Water, yeah.
I mean, especially for Zeus, because, like, rain. So.
Yeah, when you think about it, that's like... Yeah, I mean, we have rainwater right there, but it doesn't need to be rainwater.
Exactly. I mean, technically all water is rainwater because of the water cycle. But...
If you think about it really hard with the water cycle, technically speaking.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
I feel like Zeus, like, if you could sell yourself that way, I feel like he would find that funny. I feel like he would appreciate it. If you're like,
the nuance.
Based on the water cycle, this is rainwater.
Birdseed's good. Yes, you could do the same argument with Poseidon. 100%.
Alongside offerings, you also have devotional acts. Devotional acts are amazing. If you can't give offerings, devotional acts are something you can do. And here's a wonderful list of them. It's very comprehensive. I don't know if it's on here. I'm scanning it right now. But yeah, cleaning your room is on here. That's a good one. Taking care of your mental health. You can do little things that kind of just fit into your daily routine or help better your life.
Mm-hmm. I love these. These are amazing.
Yeah, thanks, Isabel. I've been saying that a lot on this stream, but this is a really cool slideshow.
You can also like do a fun, light-hearted debate. I think I agree, Nixie. Devotional acts in daily life is one of the most amazing things to practice, and I honestly think it's one of the best things about about paganism and Hellenism is that we have so many deities that um, affect or we can work with for all aspects of our life. Oops, did not mean to minimize that. At your leisure.
Yeah. All right, we have our closing prayer to Hestia by Fausto.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any volunteers?
You haven't read one.
Me, okay, I can read this one.
Victoria, just voluntells you.
Just read it right now. So, prayer to Hestia. Goddess of the hearth, flame goddess of the home, we praise and honor you for keeping us safe. Thank you for keeping us warm in our homes, filled with everlasting comfort and love. We thank you for peace, belonging, and security. Protect those who are in need of your defense. Guide those who are in need of your flame as a compass. Lady Hestia, hear our prayer. Let it be heard, let it be known.
Praise Auntie Hestia.
Praise Lady Hestia. That was a wonderful prayer. And there we go. We have a special thanks.
Oh, this is my job. All right. We want to say a special thanks to all of our supporters on here. We have some. We have Patreon. We have Temple patrons via Patreon. We have Twitch subscribers, and we have our Pegasus boosters. Our Temple patrons help us pay for things like the Minecraft server, things like the website, and just kind of help keep things running. We also use for other tools that we use as the mod team. Our Twitch subs help us have other people who are interested be able to find us, although please don't subscribe on Twitch because they take 50% of the money. It's not worth it. Our Pegasus boosters directly help all of you by having us able to host high quality streams, have us do lots of fun things in the servers, like have all of our emojis, change the little symbol per month for the deity that we're honoring. This month's symbol was the Rainbow Pride lightning bolt, which I believe Elmo made. I can't remember. I know Elmo put it in. Who's one of our mods as well. And on that note, I want to say a big thank you to our mods and our staff, because without volunteers from the community, we wouldn't be able to do as many of the things we do. We wouldn't be able to make sure that this server is a safe space for everybody. And we have a couple in here. We have Zephyr, our secretary, and Mercury is also one of our mods. And so highly recommend if you guys would like to be more active in the community. You've now attended a ritual if you haven't before. We always need readers and writers for rituals. We have lots of areas where we can use hands and volunteers. We really appreciate it. After all, HH is made by the community for the community. So big thank you for all of our supporters, all you volunteers. Thank you so much as well, Bees and Isabel, for hosting and putting this together. I had no part in this, which was joyous for me because I can just enjoy it with you guys. But without Bees and Isabel and everyone who contributed poems and prayers, we wouldn't be able to do this. I'm here to look pretty and host. Or like be a moderator and a assistant here. Like that's my job. So thank you so much. Can we get some claps for our lovely host Bees and our amazing Isabel, who does so well with all these wonderful graphics and putting slides and things together. It's just amazing.
Clapping for Isabel, and also for you, V, for being here and hosting the Twitch and everything.
No worries. I mean, I was here from before. I just went and changed clothes. Clap emojis, clap gifts, do whatever you want. But I'm doing shout outs to everyone else who does so much for the community. I just stand here and talk. I like that one, Gwen. That's a great one. Alright. Let's see. Is that the last page of the slides? It is the last page of the slides. Alright.
Last page of the slide.
Well, as we said, the view link, you're welcome to grab it for later. We're hoping to get all of the rituals up online on the website, so that it'll be permanently there. Helping hands needed. I know Mercury is already helping us with that. I'm going to go ahead and put our beacons link in the chat again, so you guys can find us on other socials if you like. And now I am past my lunchtime, so I have to go get food. But can we where's Isabel? Can you come up on stage? Cause you also help make this possible. So get your ass up here. All right, fantastic. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and wait. Didn't I just drag Isabel up here? There we go. Bees, Isabel, would you guys like to say bye on the stream?
Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I hope you all enjoyed.
Bye, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. May